Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Factorio 1.0. First one of the season here. First one of the. Hang on, what is this garbage? Press the Alt key to choose messages to delete. Okay, apparently there's some new features on the YouTube chat, but we don't need to know about that because nobody's in the chat. But anyway, yeah. So call it the first season or whatever of the first full release of the game, which is very cool. Glad it's here. And, oh, well, look at that. I forgot to record. Control-Alt-R. That's my record hotkey. Okay. Well, there we go. For those of you in YouTube land on my primary channel, you're just now listening. But anyway, yeah, we're just getting started here. And here's where we sit. What am I? Okay, there we go. Here's where we sit right now. And let's see, is there anything that's changed? I don't think so. I don't think we did anything. We've got red and green science going. Oh, look at that. I just freaking clicked on that and destroyed the belt. Great. No, but we did go on a expedition to scrounge stuff. That's great. There is one thing I'd like to do. Oh, what have we got over here? That is a light that doesn't have power. Meh, big deal. I'm kind of thinking we've got a whole bunch of science labs here. Let's actually expand our lab area here. We're gonna add 5 more. I'm running a game offline, and man, you can do research so fast. So let's do that. Now, I get it. This is not the way to get all 7 sciences into a single lab. I know this. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to expand the capability of our temporary science research area. So that's what we're doing. Of course. All right. And do I have utility poles? Not the ones I'd want. I want to use the cheap ones. So we'll get some of those and we'll set them up. All right. There we go. And boom, there we are. All right, so obviously those aren't going to do blue science, but still, it's all right. Not a big deal. When we get blue science, we'll make it what? Oh, right, okay. Wondering why there's so much green on that side of the belt. It was because of this belt that I just removed. Okay, so we've got so much stuff here we can actually research. So let's go ahead and start on it. Advanced material processing 2. What does that give us? Oh, that gives us electric ferni. Okay, yeah, we'll do that at some point. Okay, so our labs are kicking it. And how's about our power? Power is also kicking it. We appear to be well supplied. We've got... Oh my goodness, this guy can't keep up. There we go. Now you can keep up. How much is in here? 1.1K. Alright. So there's going to be some things that we need power for. Let's check. What's the extent of our pollution? Our pollution is okay for now. Man, I was watching Board Bob building artillery trains, and I'm kind of jealous. I want to build some artillery trains too, man. I haven't really come to appreciate how awesome those things are. But it does harken back to the first days of Factorio when I would play, and where you just trying to maintain the wall and fighting off the biters. I don't know. It's just it reminds me of some of the early bases I've done where I have trains running around bringing ammunition to all the turrets, and I want to do a game like that again. But it won't happen in this one because this one they don't expand, and I'm kind of regretting that decision a little bit. Let's see, walls, quicker science, no. Cliff explosives, yes, I think. but not yet. What else can we do? We can do modular armor. Meh. Oh my gosh, why is this undone? Logistics 2? Yeah, let's start that. Let's get red belts into the realm of existence. So let's see, what have I got that I can get rid of? I need to think about making assembly machine 2s, honestly. It's two level assembly machines, but what's our iron situation? Our iron situation looks a little bit anemic. That's not cool. That is very much not cool. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of sucking, actually, really. So let's see, can we make any more mining machines, I wonder? I can make one more. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to make some more mining machines, I think. Now, what's my limitation on these? What is keeping me from making more of them? Iron plates, imagine that. Alright, so we're going to get some more. And we're going to make some more. Can I get some more here? Yeah, we'll get a few more. And we'll make more mining machines. And again, where does that put us for power? We're using about half of it while conducting research. And what's our science look like? Our science is fine. It's just a question of how fast the labs can process them. And they seem to be doing okay. Are all of them active? Yes, they are. Okay, that's a good thing. All labs are active. Okay, let's take some of these miners and set these up. And to give you some idea of timing on this recording, was it last night? Found out Chadwick Boseman died? Am I saying his name right? Man, that's a shame. That guy's got he had such a badass career ahead of him, I think. I really think he did. That was such a shame. I mean, really, 2020, it just, really, this year, I swear. We'll put that there, even though it's not going to grab a whole lot, but it's like, yeah, it brought down the Black Panther, man. It's a load of horse hockey. I know, there are purists that would say, well, you know, he died, what about everybody else? What about, you know, normal people? I get it, but, I mean, come on, it's part of American culture here, you know? Guy who would have been a new addition to American culture to the world culture. I mean, not just the U.S. Not just, well, I say U.S., I mean Hollywood, but, you know, the world loves the Avengers and loves Marvel. So, is that going to keep up? Maybe. Yeah, kind of. So, everybody's hurting for that one. That's just a real shame. Real shame. And do I have another gun? No, I don't. For some reason, I was thinking I did. No, I got rid of the 2 guns. Okay. We've got some steel going down here. Now, man, see, it's at this point where the game gets tricky, because it's time to start thinking about expanding the base. It's time to think about making a base that is bigger and badder and more able to handle mass production or mass processing of stuff. We need that. We also need to be thinking about oil. And I think we have oil processing. I have the ability to create oil derricks. So, that being the case, I'm think... Oh, and I've already built a bunch. Right, okay. So I'm thinking maybe we'll come down here and we'll set up an oil field, and that will... And getting that thing running is going to be our entry into trains. So, oh, there goes logistics number 2. Okay, what do we need, though? There's something else we need. We've got engines. What does automobilism give us? That gives us tanks. Well, that's great, but I'm looking at railroads. I want railroads. So, oh, railroads, it says it's yellow, which means it should be one of these. Why do I not see it? Oh, it's right there. It's the first one on the list. Son of a biscuit. Okay, yeah, let's start. Let's do it. I can't see. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a walk down to the oil field. Do we have any oil tanks? Yes, we have tanks. We have pipes. I think I set up something to make pipes. I think I did. Okay, we're going to take some of these. We're going to grab some more iron plates. And we're just going to start making pipes. Yeah, alright. Can we make any engines? Can we do that? Boy, that's great. Hey, so, get this. I learned something, and I was quite shocked, surprised, pleased, but also disappointed in myself to learn this. And Board Bob, had told me that this was the case. And I guess part of me thought that maybe it wasn't true, that maybe, you know, he was mistaken, I think, maybe. And I remember reading the message from him and thinking, okay, no, that can't be right. And then finding out for myself that, in fact, no, Joe, you are wrong. And that is that as of not 2017, as of version 17 of the game, we now have no limitations on what assembly machines can make, only the speed at which they can make them. Meaning that, wait, can I extend this up to, okay, I can extend the power line down to here, or over to here. What I mean by that is, if I roll over, let's see, a refinery, and it doesn't actually say it, but a refinery, it used to be, could only be built in a level 3 assembly machine. That is no longer true. As of version 17 of the game, or 0.17, there's no, you know, if a machine is a level 1, 2, or 3, there's no difference in, like, the type of recipes it can handle. I don't know if you remember me saying that before, but that if, you know, level 2 machine or level 1 machine could only handle a recipe with 2 items, a level 2 machine could only handle a recipe with 4 items, and level 3, you know, could handle anything up to like 6 items, and nothing requires more than 6 items. Or no recipe requires more than 6 items. So, you know, if you wanted to build something that had, say, a recipe that had 5 items, 5 ingredients, then you had to have a yellow machine, a level 3 machine. That's not true anymore. That is not true. They changed it. And that means that when I was doing the Lazy Bastard achievement not long ago, that the modded Lazy Bastard, I was holding myself to limitations that I didn't need to be holding myself to. And I'm kind of kicking myself for that. But, I mean, at the same time, we still did it. Very cool. No complaints from me. But I wish I had caught that. I wish I had caught that. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect all of these Yahoo things together. And then we're going to connect them electrically Okay. Don't know if that's going to do any good. Just give a place that we can walk around. That's pretty much it. Okay, so... okay, one thing about these pipes is each length of pipe has a certain level of resistance to the flow of fluid. And if I remember correctly, underground pipes have all the same resistance, I guess, as regular pipes. But the thing is, it only counts the 2 visible segments. So you can extend, if you want to extend the or reduce the friction of a length of pipe, run them underground. The same resistance can be spread out over like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times the length. Because, what is it? You can cover, with just 2 pieces, you can cover 10 blocks. So the resistance in the pipes, there's a term for it, the head, if you will, is only penalized against the visible sections. So that way, everything that's underground, it's as if it has no resistance, as if it's just, you know, free flowing. I hope that makes sense. And let's bring this down to here. And the way they do these stupid machines is a little bit annoying, I have to say. I ain't gonna lie, this is annoying as all get out. Normally you can rotate, you know, if you want something to output in a certain direction, you can just rotate it. But this, the output arrow that says where the output is, it's either the upper right or lower left. It's just never, it doesn't rotate evenly around the machine as you rotate the machine. As one would think, it's not intuitive. Alright, let's see. I should be making large power poles right now, but I'm not. There's a lot of things I ought to be doing. Can I do it? Probably not. Oh, there we go. That's the kind of the challenge when hooking up oil derricks, is like pump jacks, they're called, is trying to hook them all up with a minimal amount of utility poles. That's what I'm always trying to do. So, let's get them all hooked up. And again, we want to make sure they are all connected together. Let's double check that that all of them connect to one another. This one does not. Okay, these are not even connected. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay, again, let's reduce the resistance here by doing that, and then okay, let's do that. Can I bring that up to there? Yes. Okay. Then no. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. All right. Anyone else? Any other ones that we may have missed? I can't think of it. Can't think of any. Can't see any. Let's see if we can. Let's see how far we can run this. I mean, we've got big utility poles right now. We should be using them, but alas, we are not. Alright, that works. Ah, that's it for the poles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a few more. How far did we make it? Not that far. And that is noises. Coming from the Book of Faces, which I really wish this thing would just not make that noise. But whatever. Okay, railway's done. Great. So let's go ahead and do automated rail transportation. Okay, got that. Oh, so the pumps are pumping. Oh, I should have laid down the. I should have laid down the storage tank. I'll go ahead and do that. That way, while it's pumping, it could be pumping into the tanks. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, is that another mining machine? It's an old school mining machine, so let's go ahead and fix it. We'll still pick it up. And it's got 60 coal in it, or at least the output does. Alright, then let's go ahead. We'll put 2 tanks here. Where shall we put them? I'm thinking maybe right there. Someplace where it will flow well into a train when we bring a train down here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, how quickly is it going in there? Oh yeah, it's flowing in there really well. Good. Fantastic. Okay, so now that we've got oil being supplied... Oh, you know what? Since we're down here, let's go ahead and drop a radar set. Yeah, try to get in that habit too. If you've got an area that you're going to be working... Oh, there's more oil over here. Ew, perhaps we should... how many oil derricks did I use? Oh, not that many. We've got room if we want to run more. Okay, let's do more science. Let's do rail signals. Yeah, if you're building a large area... And if you're building over a large area and you've got factories, or rather assembly areas in multiple places, and make sure you drop a radar set here and there to give yourself the ability to look at it from the map. You know what I'm saying? So if I hit the map, I mean, if I try to zoom in on this area here, I see nothing. But if I zoom in here, I can kind of see what's going on. Oh, I should put lights there. Speaking of seeing what's going on. I need to see it to see that I can't see it. Oh, I didn't want to make a pump jack. That's going to take some of my pipes. I don't want it to take my pipes. Dadgummit. Alright, well, point that one that way. And this one that way. This one that way. This one this way. And this one that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and knock some of these out. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get these connected. And yeah, I think that'll do it just like that. And then we can run this here, run that there, run this there, and run this there. And I think that'll give us good flow. Alright, but we're also going to do... love the music in this game. It is freaking kick-ass. Alright, then we can stretch these power lines over this way. We're going to have to do the same thing with the pipes. One, two, three, four. I got plenty of copper. And let's get some more science going. Tanks. You're welcome. Get the fluid wagons going. And... oops, not the big ones. Okay, so now the question's going to be, can we connect these via undergroundies? Because we're going to need a lot of them. Oh, it did work, okay. I think I can do that. And we can bypass cliffs using underground belts or in underground pipes, so we're going to go ahead, run those. Did I not put a... Yep, there it is. Okay. And gonna need more undergroundies. Are we not gonna make it? We might not make it. All right, let's see. Oh, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. There we go. Okay, and they're just filling up the pipes at this point because I bet the tanks are full. And I'm thinking we're looking good. Okay, so we've got this whole oil patch subdued. And while we're at it, let's go ahead, bring the radar coverage. I've got plenty of radars that we've found, so let's go ahead and extend our coverage to this point. Oh, and I see a fish right here. I want to do a thing. I love doing this. Can I do it? Will it work? Let's see if it works. Oh, it's right there. Come on now. Yep, will it work? Oh no, it's pointing the wrong way. Come on now. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Give me a fish. Come on, fish. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah, buddy. There it is. I just had to do it. He caught us a fish. Alright, we'll take it. Alright. So we've got a bunch of oil derricks and a fishing machine set up. Maybe we'll come back and check that box if we really feel so motivated. Okay. Let's head on back. And these tanks, where are we at? 25K, so they're full. So we're going to have oil. So now we need to think about getting the advanced stuff that we need to get to move this train on. Literally, we're going to need trains. And should have a car too, honestly, at this point, but I got no fuel other than coal to put in it. What is that? What do I have 100 of? Grenades, okay. You know what I should do? I should actually research grenade damage so that one grenade explosion can destroy a tree. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Let's see. Because as it stands right now, if I take these grenades... Yeah, it takes 2 of them to blow up trees. But with the increased damage, it should increase that. It should increase the damage such that only 1 grenade is required to fell a tree. Alright, so I've got lights. I could have lit up those oil areas, but I didn't. I'm seeing lots of iron. Okay, let's grab a couple of these. And do I need these underground pipes for anything? Yeah, actually I am. Because I have got to start building refineries. What do I need to build refineries? I've got some steel, but I need iron plates, of course. Always with the iron plates. So, how many do I want to make? Let's start with 4, because that's how many I can make. And I need more brick if I want to make more than that. Alright. So, let's actually find a spot on the map where we can set up our oil refining operation. And we're going to need space, so preferably away from the cliffs. And I will even go so far as to say... closer to where the oil patches are that we're most going to need. And we've got one there, we've got some here, we've got some here. These are already tapped. So I'm thinking we actually put the oil operations somewhere around here. There's some non-cliff space here. A couple of... There's got a stone patch right there, but... yeah, I'm thinking right in here. Maybe. You know? Let's think big. So, we made the 4 refineries, did we not? Yes, we did. And since we've got steel, let's think about the tanks. 5 steel and 20 iron plates. Okay. I'm kind of thinking the steel we bring up this way. Oh man, and I need to be thinking about making all the things that go with belts, because I don't have splitters automated, I don't have undergroundies automated. Oh, just so many things that need to be automated. Okay, so what did I say I was going to make with the steel? Now that I've totally forgotten my train of thought here. Tanks. Right. So let's go ahead. Do I have assembly machine 3 or 2? Yes, I do. So let's give that the tank recipe. And one there, one there, and one there. Use a wooden crate. And I think we can just set it to 100. 100 tanks. 2 stacks of 50. Oh, you know what? Let's get the big pole. No, not going to work? Okay. Alright. So let's get the steel rolling. Alright, that is a crap ton of steel. That's a good thing. So let's let the steel get itself over here. And can we think of anything else that requires steel? The assembly machine 2s require steel now. That's a new one. Assembly machine 1s need green chips, gear wheels, and iron plates. And then with assembly machine 1s, we can make assembly machine 2s. Those are things we are going to need. Okay, we got stronger explosives. Let's go try them out. Let's try them out. Not so much. Okay, so let's hit T. Let's do... Oh, we can't do stronger explosives. We need military science to do that. Okay, but you know what we could use? Let's see, the stack inserter is great, but I'm kind of getting to the point where if we have cliff explosives researched, I'm all for that. What is this? Braking force. Okay, that's it's a new icon for that. It used to be a set of rail bogey wheels, I think they're called. Now it's a picture of a locomotive screeching on its brakes. Okay, let us. Where's the stone? Stone is up here. I'm gonna grab some more stone and see if we can get a couple of refineries crafting in our inventory. Where are we at for power? Okay. What does this need? It needs steel. Oh, okay. Okay, so have all the furnaces been replaced with the new steel furnaces? I think they have. Yep, pretty sure they have. Alright, so we're good. And I'll put that there. Alright, so let's go ahead, get started on that. I've got, let's see, that's going to make us a total of 10 refineries. That's good for now. And let me grab some pipes. And grab a bunch of tanks. And yeah, I guess we're just going to go straight down. We'll go right to this area right here. We need to be thinking about that too, is how do we spread the base out? How do we get away from this spaghetti that we're creating for ourselves? A little farther down, yeah. Okay, cliff explosives finished. Fantastic. Automobilism. Such a funny name, but we're going to go ahead and get that. Okay, there's the power lines. So let's go ahead and set up our oil refinery. And those are our outputs, these are our inputs. Now, I think we have already researched advanced oil processing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I think I can go ahead and give that as a recipe. Okay, oh, it's a different icon for that too. I like it. And so that means right away we can allow for water. Water will be the lower input. We'll have crude oil come in on the upper line. You know, we're close enough to the oil patch that trains may not even really be needed for it. We could probably get away with just running a line if we really wanted. But where's the fun in that? Alright, so we're going to get our output set up here. That's what this is all about. And I think we should be good for undergroundies. Although each one takes... each refinery takes a total of 10 underground pipes. If you really do the math, it comes out to about 10. Oops. So we're going to connect them all up. Okay, looks like we're going to use about 40 more at least. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, now with that, we'll go ahead and run the big poles. Do we have to use big poles? If we don't have to use big poles, I don't want to use them. Or not the big ones, but the medium ones. I haven't automated production of those yet. Okay, now where's the power line? It's below us, right? Yeah. Okay, what can we do next for science? Always be sciencing, I'm telling you. Batteries. Yeah. Lubricant? Yeah. Oh, man. All kinds of wonderful stuff. Actually, let me see. The substation's 100. Braking's 100. Lubricant's 50. Is there something we can do for relatively cheap? Possibly military 3, but we don't have military science yet. Well, I think we could do lubricants. Let's go ahead and start on that. So let's start with 4 tanks for crude oil. Now with this recipe, for this refining recipe, we actually need water. So we have to get our hands on some water. Let's see, I'll run another one. There we go. Will this one reach? Not really. Okay, that'll work. I just want to connect it to as many places as possible, increase the flow, decrease the possibility for resistance in the pipe, head loss. That is a thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Okay, yep, that is 10. So, let's look at the map. And really, we do need trains. I think it's a little much to expect that we could just run a pipe. I don't think that's going to work. So it's time to think trains. What have I got in my inventory for railroads? Nothing. Basically nothing. So we're going to have to start building railroads. Yeah, twist my arm. We're actually going to need engine units. Can I make engine units in hand? For some reason, I don't think I can. I've got... I've got the ability to make all of those things, but I can't do it in hand. You have to use it in a machine. Right there it says made in, and it gives the machine type. So, if we so desire, let's just get some engine units on the way. Let's see, what does this? What do the engine units need? Iron. They need pipes, of which I have some. Okay. And let's actually set up a box to feed stuff into it, just to get started on this process. It's going to need those. It's got gear wheels coming in. What else does it need? It needs pipes, yeah? Okay. So there we go. It'll work on that, chew on that a little bit. Maybe we'll get enough to make a locomotive, but I have this feeling that a locomotive needs advanced circuits. No, it does not. Okay. Well, that's good. But it needs a whole crap load of engine units. Alright, maybe we need to start automating the production of railroad tracks now. Also need steel. So, water gets polluted, I understand. Does it actually affect anything? Maybe fish won't swim in it? Am I right? I don't know. But that definitely looks green, doesn't it? Oh, we ran out of blue science. We sure did. Okay. Well, that blows. And we need advanced circuits, and we're not getting advanced circuits until we get oil. What do we need for locomotives? Electronic circuits and steel plates and pipes. No. Just engine units, okay. We'll grab some more steel plates though, because we're going to need those for tank cars. Storage tank, 8 pipes, gear wheels, okay, okay. And, wow, I can make 12 tank cars. I actually only need 1, 2, 3, 4. And something else I'd like is the recipe for rails. What is the recipe for rails? I need stone, I need steel, iron sticks. Okay, so I guess I better set up something to make iron sticks. Where's the stone again? Stone is up here, is it not? Okay, if it's there, if stone is there, is there any other place? I guess I could run a belt to bring the stone down? Really? Well, first, let's get more mining machines. Need to pull stone out of the ground quicker than we're doing it. And how far down? Quite a ways, actually. Ah. All right, I need plates and underground transport belts to make undergroundies. So let's grab some regular belts and let's go ahead. Start on the process of making more undergroundies. And if I bring the stone and steel together, up. We can have our railroad tracks. And over here. All right. So now we got the stone, we've got the iron, we've got the steel. So, in order to make this work, we need iron sticks. What are we going to call this? What do you mean, what am I going to call it? We're just going to make iron sticks with it. We don't need to call it anything. Why did I even say that? I don't know. I guess because I'm tired. Nope, that doesn't need to go anywhere, but this does. This needs to go here. And that goes there. This one goes here. Okay, so there we go, making railroad tracks. And powering this up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to wait that out. And that is going to help us immensely. I don't believe I don't have any other railroad tracks other than that. Was there a large crate that I just put stuff in, maybe? Like when I went out searching for things, did I dump everything into a crate when I came back? I don't remember doing that. But it seems like I would have found more than I'm carrying on me right now. But more railroad tracks, like what am I carrying? Not many. I think I was carrying maybe 12, I think. Is that what the number was? Alright, so let's go map out our prospective route. Also, let's go up and, or rather go down and get our engine units. Let's make sure we can put a locomotive together. We've got the tank cars, but we're going to need steel, engine units, copper, iron plates. Nope, basically the steel plates and the electronic circuits, of which we've got plenty. So let's go check on our engine units. Engine units. Why can I not say that fast? I swear. I've had this headache. I have been nursing for like 48 hours right now, and it's getting old. I think it's affecting the way I think. It's distracting. It's not fun. Hate it. Okay. 20. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, just barely. It'll make one locomotive. So why did it go short? Because I ran out of steel. I see. I'll throw some more in there and see what it does. And I'll throw more pipes in there, see what they do. And I guess that'll do. Okay, so I've got our locomotive. We've got our fluid wagon. There is one other thing we have to consider, and that is fueling the train. The train needs a consistent source of fuel. But there's something we need to do. Let's check the ratios of these refineries. The output is 55, 25, 45. So it's basically 2, 4, and 5 tanks. 2, 4, and 5, that would be a total of 11 tanks. I'm just trying to get the ratio right. Can I make... I'll make some more tanks. So we're going to get 55 petroleum gas, 45 light oil, and 25 heavy oil. So we want 2 tanks for the heavy oil, 4 tanks for the light oil, and 5 tanks for the petroleum gas. For the time being. I mean, this is all going to change, of course, as our needs change. But for now, this will do just fine. So that's 2. Does this come right off of the heavy oil? Yes, it does. So this is going to come right off the light oil. Right there. 2, 3, 4. And this is going to come off the petroleum gas. Is that about the same distance away? Yes. Alright. So now... that was that. And then this is the light oil. And this. Okay, so now we've got where the oil is going to come in. We've got where the oil products are going to go out. Let us make all of the railroad tracks we can. And this is where I'm going to grab the blueprint. We haven't done this before, but we're going to do it now. Blueprint library. So I'm going to hit... which blueprint library am I going to hit? Probably this one right here, I think. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of blueprints out of here, because I never remember how to do this. No, there's another version of that. Circle. There's another version of that circle. Where is it? Let's see. Searching through my blueprints here. And I'm not seeing it. There's a lot of info here, but not the one I'm looking for. Well, that's annoying. Where is it? Oh, that was part of the Factorio 1.0, maybe? Let's see. Well, I'll put that back actually, and I'm going to use maybe this one? Yep, I think it's this one. Okay, this is the one. And this is the one I'm looking for. So let's see, where do we want to put this? This is going to be a turnaround for the rail system, but this cliff is in a really inconvenient place. Not cool. Let's stick it right here, I think. Question is, though, can we run our rails this way? Oh, it's going to be super close. A lot of different schools out there on how to run a rail system, but I will tell you that I am a fan of the two-way rail system like this. The rails go, each rail set goes one way, and wait a second. Nope, we're gonna remove that. There we go. Yeah, we'll just remove that. It's not really gonna hurt anything. Yeah, I'm a fan of the doubling up the rail lines so that trains can go one direction. As many trains as needed can go on one direction, and then they can use on a dedicated set of rails, and then if trains need to go the other direction, they have the other set of rails. Okay, let's see. No. See, if I try to set this up by hand, I always mess it up. But with the blueprint here, you can actually, even though I don't have robots yet, you can see if you're setting it up right. Now, how many rails have I used? Quite a bit. So I need to set up a siding. So let's go ahead. We're going to set this up. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can set it up so that the siding goes around these tanks. That would be good. That would actually be very good for the sake of flow. Okay. Can I set up a rail station? Let's see. And if I set it up here, will it fit 4 rail cars? No, it won't, but that's okay. I'm still going to set it up. We'll set up a train station right there, and we're actually going to remove these. I want this to be right pretty much where it's at with relation to the train station. And that is right in the center. Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, just like that. That'll work. And then we'll bring the rails back in. Ah. Okay, then connect that up. Alright, looks like we're going to have to get a bunch more rails. But we'll see how far we can go. We're going to run it down here to our little oil... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This cliff's going to be in a really bad place. Yep, it's going to be in a terrible place. Oh, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm going to have to do, and I don't want to do it. Yeah. Like, seriously? Seriously? Well, when we get cliff explosives, we're going to come back. We're going to take care of that puppy. Oops. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. Oh, need more rails. Let's go back, get some more rails. Oh, I can't believe that. That looks so derpy. But, no. I don't want to put trains down until we have the ability to get them off and running. So what we're also going to have to do is we're going to set up a chemical plant that is going to turn... Can we make a chemical plant? Why, yes we can. Let's go ahead and make 5 of them. We're going to have a chemical plant that is going to turn light oil into fuel blocks, solid fuel. Our first train of the game. I love it. Okay, anything else we should look at? First of all, let's see if we can take a look. This is why you want radar sets near all your installations, so you can see where your potential problems are going to be. And I think we're going to end up doing a loop right around this with a pickup spot. With a pickup spot for this oil right here. We are going to need engine units for the pumps that are going to take the fluid off the tanks. Or out of the tank cars. Where do we make that? Right here, right? It says I can make 1. I need to make basically 8. And that's because I don't have enough engine units. So, alright, we're going to go back get engine units. Blah. More steel, perhaps? Maybe we grab some more steel while we're here? Huh. The spaceship. It's only got 5 slots. I was thinking it could be used as a method of passing items from one machine to another. If using filter inserters, it could be, you know, somehow used in the industry, but it's only got 5 slots. Okay, heading on down. So we've got stone down here too. Having stone near a rail system is not a terrible thing. Alright. Let's see, we're going to need another rail station. I guess we could just make this puppy go this way. Right, okay. No. No, I want to keep this. I want to have this open to possibly be used for something else. In other words, I mean, I want this. I don't want this to be a dedicated siding or spur. I actually want this to be a junction if need be. It could serve as a junction, because this is a lot of track to waste on one function, and I don't want to do that. Could I do this? I could put that there, but the question is, would I then be able to... I think I could. Yes, and it would hook up. Okay, yeah, that would work. Okay. Okay, beautiful. All right. Okay, that way this roundabout is here, and it could receive rails from the top and bottom, and then by that time cliff explosives will have plenty and we can get those cliffs out of the way. So then what we do for the purposes of the oil is we can actually, let's see, trains will come this way, they'll come this way. So this part will be the part dedicated specifically to the oil. And the question is, can we get it to fit? I don't know if we can. Do I have the ability to make landfill at this time? Do I have enough landfill on me? I may not. So I may have to do something with this water, or actually that water somewhere is going to be needed for the advanced oil production. Well, this is a pickle. Or, no, it's not, actually. It is not a pickle. It is not a pickle. I have an idea. Okay, will this work? I don't know if it will. Figures. Okay. Okay, that way we've got this set up. This is the only loop this is the only piece of track that's like absolutely dedicated to the production of oil from this facility. I just didn't want to waste all that track on I didn't want to waste all this track on just, you know, getting oil from here. But what I'm thinking is, let's go ahead, set up our rail station. Perfect. It's going to cover all of it. Do we have an offshore pump? No, but we can get one. And we have 2 tanks. Beautiful. So if we could do that, then where's our offshore pumps? Right here. Okay, and can we make some pipes? Yes, we can. Oops. Then bring this under here. And what? Okay, so we're filling those tanks up. And can we actually... Will that fill it up even faster? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Alright, so now we have water. Let's set up our train. And our oil tanks and our water tanks. Oh, what the heck is going on here? That was weird. Okay, there we go. Just like that. And did we pick up our engine units? I don't think we did. Go ahead, drop some coal in here. Do I have any? Of course I do. Oh, yeah, rail signals. We're going to have to make some of them. So, let's see. Can I make the pumps? No, I can't because I don't have the engine units. I need the engine units. And actually, since it takes a while to do all this walking stuff, so let's go ahead and drop our rail signals where we need to put them. Okay, that works great. We don't want any rail blocks that are too big, so I drop them every so often in pairs. Thusly, 1, 2. And then, of course, when you've got junctions like these, I always drop them here. Well, that's a bunch of engine units. We'll take them. So, just need to do this one right here. And with that, let's go ahead. We'll make a total of 10 pumps. Oh, this can... Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, you know what, though? Poo. Oh, fudge. Okay. Need to do a thing here. No, we're gonna put that there. Then we'll put water tanks here. But I don't know if I can. Don't know if I can, but you know what? We can put them on this side. Yes, we can. Is that going to be enough room? Yep, that'll be enough room. So we'll do that for both of these tanks. And then that's going to have a manifold, which we're going to have to create a whole bunch more pipes now. What is this thing right there? Is that something that's in the way? No, I guess not. I just removed a piece of track for no reason. Okay. Okay, so that is charged up, but we are not going to have enough pipe to do what needs done here. Or, I don't know, maybe we will. Well, let's see. Nope, we're not going to have enough pipe. Phooey. Well, let's go ahead and get said pipe. Told you, you never have enough pipe to do this. You always end up needing more pipe than you have. A lot of walking around, unfortunately. I apologize for that. And you know, I was encouraged. I was watching Board Bob's game the other day, and he did it. He finished the Operation Lazy Bastard. He did the Lazy Bastard modded achievement, and he did it without crafting anything. With the mods that he had, he opened up the possibility that he was able to craft items, or that he was able to create everything he needed in a lab, or in an assembly machine. So that was great, and he pulled it off. Because it's one thing to have the possibility exist; it's another entirely to actually execute it, and he did that. So, mad props to him. And I was going somewhere with that. Is that oh yeah? In doing so, he also got the Smoke Me a Kipper achievement, which basically means he finished the game in less than 16 hours, I think. I think that's it. I think that's how you do it. Okay, was there anything else? Maybe. We got pipes, so we can hook that up. We've got chemical plants, so we can do that. We gotta be... I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up this train so that 2 of the tanks transport oil and 2 of the tanks transport water. And the water will help with the advanced oil processing. That should... It should be able to do... It should be able to function with everything we've got, I would think. I don't know. I've always been able to find a water source close by to the oil refining operation, so this is kind of something new, having to train in water for oil refining. I've done it for nuclear, but it's just kind of different. So, oops, I screwed up. Okay, this one needs to go that way. Okay, rail signals are in place. We are going to actually do that. I don't know if this part's going to help, but okay, so that's going to pump the water. The water will go into its proper feed there. Oh, look at that. And I took that thing away. No, 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 that's right, that's right, that's right. Ooh, that would have been bad. Nope, that's correct. Okay, gotcha. Got to make sure the oil goes into the right feed. Oh, this thing, it's hilarious, but frustrating at the same time. Hole right in the middle of my rails. It's like, bite me, 2020. I've never had to do that before. Rails, either you can, you know, the obstacle is either big enough that you can just go around it with both rails, or you can blast and destroy whatever you need to destroy to clear the way for the rails, but not this time. Okay, so this is going to go here and here. Make sure we load them into the right tanks, that the tanks we load them into are the same as the tanks that we offload. Does that make sense? That's really easy to screw up. Alright, I'm gonna do a double flow here. A parallel pipeline. Then let's make some wood poles. And then these let me bring this right to the center. And then let's run these poles. Okay. And now let's light up the situation. Okay, so we're loading our cargo. Loading our cargo, that is awesome. First cargo train. I do love trains so much. So let's add a station. Okay, first of all, let's rename these stations for one. This is going to be, we'll call it crude pickup, PU, crude pickup, like you're picking up women and you do so crudely. Whatever. Okay, crude pickup 1. And we'll apply that change. And let's go ahead, go to the map. This one, we're going to rename that one. We're going to call this crude drop-off. Do we need to name it? Probably not. Or do we need to number it? Probably not. It's going to be the crude drop-off. And we'll apply the change. Okay, so now, escape there. We're going to go ahead, add station, and then we're going to do crude drop-off. And the conditions will be, time has passed. We're going to say 60 seconds. And another weight condition is going to be full cargo. So when the cargo inventory is full, or 60 seconds, whichever comes first, it will the train will leave. So now let's add a station. That's going to be crude. Oh, that's crude drop-off. So no, it's not full inventory. So we're going to remove this weight condition and add empty cargo inventory. Okay, right. So this will be the crude's pickup, and there also time passed 60 seconds as before. And then in this case, since it's the pickup, it'll be the full cargo inventory. So there we go. So that's good to go. And how are we? That's full, that's full, that's full, that's full. How are our tanks doing? Tanks are full. Wow, that didn't take long, guys. That did not take long for that to fill up. Okay, good. So let's get in the train. And let's go ahead and switch it to automatic. And our first automated train run. Yeah, buddy. It's not going to go very fast. Look at that. I mean, it's just right down here. There it is. Okay, and we should see our refineries light up. And there we go. It's producing product. Great. Yes. Beautiful. All right, but we need to do something. We need to do something right now. And that is, let's set up our chemical plant. I mean, we've been running here for over an hour and a half. So let us actually... chemical plant. Let's do 2 of them. Which side? I guess maybe this side, perhaps? Yeah, let's do this side. Alright. And boom, boom. We're gonna make solid fuel out of light oil, and we're gonna use the light oil for that because for whatever reason it's so much more efficient coming off the light oil than it is off of anything else. In other words, you get more bang for your buck for the light oil. Okay, so now let's offload. Gotcha. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and go under the tracks. And let's see, can we actually traverse this? Probably not. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. And yeah, that'll do it. And let's go ahead. We'll attach a... Actually, we can get away with a slow inserter. Oh, let's give it power. Okay. Beautiful. So now what we've done is we've set this up so that do I have any? No, I don't. We've set this up so that we have a supply of oil, so we can start doing the refining we need to do to make some of the products we need to make. And see, our tanks are close to filled up to the same level, and that's what we're looking for. So that's why I distributed them that way. But in doing so, we can also make solid fuel that will power the train, that will keep the oil refinery stocked with what it needs. And it looks like we've got more than enough water to do the job. This is working beautifully. We've got more than enough water, more than enough oil. And the train right now is running on the coal we put into it. Oh, and I like these bar graphs now, the way they do this now. So it's telling you that we're closer to time passing than the cargo inventory being empty. So that's fine. we're actually going to take some of this coal out. And there it goes. It's going to put solid fuel in it. Solid fuel is more efficient in this game than coal. So that's good if we can have the trains run on solid fuel. It should be getting ready to leave now. Close to it. All right. Beautiful. I love it. I love getting those trains running. And you'll see the trains will run faster too with that fuel. But well, there we go. So now we've got oil operations up and running. That's huge. I cannot overstate how huge that is. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm actually going to run a power line down the middle of the lines, but not until I've got the big power lines. Right? But I usually do that with my railroads. I have two rail lines, two dedicated directional rail lines, and in between the rails, I usually have a utility corridor. So water, oil, anything that needs to be moved for a short distance will be moved down the middle of the rails. This is what I tend to do. So I think we're good on water. We're good on oil. Yeah, we're beautiful on oil, I think. Let's go back and watch the uploading. I want to watch that again. I want to see the hang on, just checking something here. Okay. Yep, we'll let it go. I want to check on the let's see. This is pulling oil off pretty good, but I want to make sure there's no hiccups putting the oil on, if that makes sense, because that tank is full, that tank is full, that is slowly draining the oil. There's a chance we could go through oil really quick. Nope, that fills it fast. And that's full, almost. Actually, I am curious about something. Is it filling? In the time it takes for the train to come down here, is it filling fast enough? Yes, I think it is. Yeah. Is it going to fill up to 25K? I want to see it. Yep, it does. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't run another line up here. Anything to increase the flow. So let's see how quickly it stays full once the train comes back. Oh, we need to put a radar set over there. Interesting. Come on, train. Come on. Up there it goes. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to, if we want to keep an eye on the train, we're going to have to set some radar sites up. And this one already has one. Okay, so let's see how quickly this fills up. Okay, is that going to fill up good and fast? Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's filling up. That's filling up pretty quickly. That's filling up pretty quickly. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, good. So let's go throw some radar sets down. Or at least one, anyway. That way we can keep an eye on this operation from the map view. And I think we'll put it right here. Yep, perfect. Okay, now we can look at it from afar and admire it. Alright guys, well I think that's going to do it. Once again, it was a pretty quiet stream. Didn't have anybody come by, but you know what, that's okay. I didn't really notify anybody that I was going to do it. I just flippin' did it, so. Alright, well y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.